Hello everybody, this is Splatterhouse, and I believe you're gonna like this for a Halloween special. However, playing this alone is kind of a bitch, so present yourself.
It's Splatterhouse too, man. It's
I know.
different. You should have said Splatterhouse.
Well, it's you punch monsters and you jump over holes. It's exactly the same.
It's the title screen's made out of guts. This game's spooky as hell.
Sure, whatever, you know. Dead Space is pretty much scary, and Dead Space is not really scary. Anyway, we're gonna start this. I've played this once, so if I keep dying, please excuse me.
And I've only played it like once or twice too, so I really have nothing to add other than just point out how spooky the game is all the time. So yeah, that's what I'm here for. I want to mention that I think this game has a fantastic look to it, even though it's old as hell. It looks so grimy and gross, and there just aren't many games that attempt that anymore.
Oh shit. Ah.
And also, it fits really well with the Sega Genesis with the fact that it had that sound processing system where everything sounded as grimy as the graphics
Oh yes. With this game, it sounds amazing. It sounds just like home. Alright, so of course, you know, this is RockLeeSmile. You probably know him. If you don't, then you are too young for this. I'm sorry. Go back to your mom. Ah.
Yeah, you should put like a mature content filter at the beginning.
Maybe I should.
A little too young for this one, sorry.
This is bloodier than fucking XCOM, all of it.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of things are, though.
Well, the XCOM had the autopsies, man.
Right, but those were like scientific. This is just like wanton murder.
This is smashing things with poles and, you know, splashing them into concrete.
Yeah, there's a lot of splashing. Look at that scene, that's so gross. There's just like, look at those little bubbles, like pustules of blood in the bottom left corner. That's so gross.
Amazing. And there's like hairs too. You can see that. It's weird.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, this
It like spews maggots or something, right? Or snakes?
I don't know. Ah, okay. Well, that was cool. I just got myself home. Okay. It's alright. We can make mistakes. I just have to do this. I believe. Yeah, that's exactly that. Ow, fuck.
Do you remember what the system is for like saves and continues and stuff?
I think that this one is password thingy. Or are you talking about the? No.
Like
okay.
what happens when you die 3 times though? Like do you just start over?
You can
or?
continue at the beginning of the level, and these levels are like 2-3 minutes long, so it's no biggie.
All right.
Oh, these things are like screaming a la Michael Jackson. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, you know, same system as Moonwalker. Why not?
Right.
This is an appropriately decrepit-looking elevator. It's like, I've seen this done in just about every beat-em-up game of all time. There's always an elevator level for some reason.
Yes! Well, the only beat-em-ups I've played are like Final Fight and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Right, I mean, both of those, I believe,
Yes.
have one.
And I'm pretty sure the rest has them too.
I guess it's just like, well, we got tired of programming all this art, so what's a way that we can, like, conserve our assets to only use the same tiled background a bunch of times, and then just repeat it with the elevator level? This is probably very efficient, if you're, like, a, you know, task management type thing. Ooh, spooky background, oh!
Yeah, I know. This game deals a lot with spirits. I don't know if you remember what happened in the first game. I know it's been a while.
Like, he got like a mask and then it like overtook him and he went to save his girlfriend, but then by the end, like, didn't the mask just eat his soul or something?
No, the mask just shatters and the guy's like left alone.
Well,
it's
why
kind
is
of
he
sad,
wearing it
actually.
again?
Because this time the dimension, I guess, it comes back to life. Oh my god, no. And it turns out that the soul of your girlfriend is still intact, or that's what the mask tells you.
Well, I thought you saved her.
No, she turns into a giant monster and you have to kill her.
Right.
And then, you know, when you kill the monster, the girl falls into your arms and then she melts away. It's kind of sad.
Right, well, I mean, they just clearly wanted to bait us for a sequel, really.
Yes.
Also, the posture of your main dude, he looks like a freaking gorilla. Like, what is he doing?
Well, this character is supposed to be a nerd. He's a scientist.
Well, he looks like a convict right now.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but...
probably intentional.
Yeah.
This is the dude from Manhunt.
Oh, yeah, it kind of looks like this, too. Manhunt is worse than this, by the way. There's, like, not a lot of gore, but the actual violence is horrible.
You know they're making a sequel to Manhunt?
Really?
Another one? Yeah, Manhunt 3.
Wow, 3? There's 2 of them?
Yeah, the second one came out on PS2 and stuff, and it just didn't really get much of a reception.
Well, duh.
I mean, yeah, if you didn't remember that it existed, probably, yeah.
Okay, that's goo monsters, you can't kill them, the bastards. No, don't dump the weapon!
How can you see where you're going? There's no floor.
He's actually going down, that's why.
Oh, so the floor is there, it's just too dark. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so what's the best of this? I can't remember.
It's gonna be gross, whatever it is. They're all gross.
That's what the game is. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Okay, so you have
Kick
to.
it. Oh, watch out! It's got a ball in its mouth. Get it out.
Of course it does. Yeah. Oh, I got owned.
They're all like spirit faces, though. That's not really gross. It's just like spirit faces. Okay.
Wait until he dies. They always explode in some ways.
Oh, that's good.
That's always good.
I was thinking, why won't they remake this game as like a proper 2D sprite-based game? I know they made that horrible 3D one, but like, make it proper and look pretty.
Yeah, I don't know.
People just hate sprite-based games nowadays, it seems, and it's really unfortunate, because I love them.
Everybody loves them. Once they try it. Once they get, you know, over the, graphics.
Well, because it's easier to program things in 3D, and
Yeah.
I guess it's probably cheaper, too. Because paying artists to render 1,000 million frames of animation is probably not the best way to spend your money. But I think it looks so much better. And it makes more sense for a game like this, too, than to be in 3D, where it's like, okay, we want to be Devil May Cry, but we can't really pull it off, so... Oh, gross eyeballs. Okay.
It's amazing,
Spooky.
man.
What is the white ectoplasm supposed to be? Just, like, juice?
It's ghost slime. It's like Ghostbusters a bit.
Yeah, so it is spirit juice.
Spirit
They should make,
juice.
like, a Ghostbusters game where you could play as this guy and you just punch all the ghosts to death instead of suck them into your backpack.
Oh. Oh. Haha. The fishies.
Oh.
The sound he made when he drowned, it was pretty amazing.
Wait, aren't
And
those
horrible.
purple things the same as those other things you fought in the other level, but a different color?
No, these guys can swim. They come out of the ground. The other guys came out of the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
They were
Well,
falling down on
that's
us.
totally different then.
Oh shit. The guy got lucky there.
Yeah, it actually looks like you've done this a few times, the way you're, like, standing in the right spot.
Well, it's because these guys, they pretty much act always the same. Once you hit them once, they're gonna do a mini jump. And that's easy to do. And then these holes...
The fish always jumps over you.
Yeah, all the time. So if you
Except for that
either
time.
intercept them in midair, or you just duck and oh shit, he owned me. But he drowned. It's fine. Or you duck. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you got
my-
your leg. Well, that was BS, though. He hit you, like, way outside of the collision
Yeah.
box.
Our character's hitbox is actually pretty huge. He is beefy, I must say.
There should always be an option in video games to, like, see the collision boxes just for, like, a minute, so you can see, like, what you're dealing with.
Maybe. Oh, I got
Oh, I'm not sure what the
I
goal is there.
punched him, but he got me too. It's bullshit.
But when you duck, don't you kick instead of punch?
Yes,
Because then you would hit, like, way too low for that to hit the fish, I think.
pretty much. But pretty much the difference between the kicks and the punches actually have a better range.
Mm-hmm.
But the kicks are, you know, bigger. That's for midair stuff. Better hitboxes around them, pretty much. Okay, that's easy.
I'm noticing there's way less of an emphasis on weapons in this game than there was in the first one. Is that true?
Wait until the fetus boss.
Okay.
There's going to be something nice. Oh shit.
Well,
Damn
I
it!
mean, you like so far. I think all you've gotten is a bone, right? 'Cause in the other one, it's like you pretty much always had a pipe or something at least.
Yeah, well, we had the pipe and then the bone. Then
Oh, you had
there's
a pipe.
I think it's this boss. There's going to be 2 more weapons. I've seen HVGN play this game a lot, by the way.
Right. Oh yeah,
Seen
there's
all-
chainsaw and shears. I guess
Yeah.
do you have to cut it down or something? Oh no, they're gonna hit you.
They're
Okay.
gonna attack me, yes.
So you're punching a metal item out of the air because you're that badass.
Ah shit.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have stood up there.
Yeah. I actually turned. I thought maybe I could get them on the way up, but nope. So now it's a continue. It's at the beginning of this level now. Because I'm a
Yeah,
finished build.
that's not that big of a thing, I guess.
No, it's fine.
These levels are really short.
Give it a keep. trying to punch him, but I need to duck, and I never do it.
Did you see when you continued there was like some weird text at the bottom? Was that the password or was it trying to tell
that's
you
the
something?
password.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a message that got broken because of emulation.
Oh, what the hell is that? Magic. Oh my god. I'm doing mistakes.
Man. Due to such force in his punches, he knocks him off the screen no matter where he hits them. Like, what are those even supposed to be? They're like all purple and gooey.
They're like frogmans?
I can't even really see that, but I mean, I guess...
They have
the
like
muscles are all
muscle.
weird.
Yeah, I know. They're pretty muscular, but not on the forehands.
And you'd think they'd want it on legs because they jump really high, right? But their muscles are all on their shoulders.
Yeah. Well, they do
shoulders.
have long muscles, though.
They're lean, but they're bulky too.
This game makes no sense.
Yeah, the physiology of Splatterhouse 2 makes no goddamn sense. I want to recount.
Rate 5 out of 10. It doesn't make sense. The game is good, though, but whatever.
It's highly implausible, so I say it's bad.
Of course.
I don't really say that. They don't even have eyes. How do they know where you are?
Sonic detections.
Oh, they're like bats.
I guess.
They shoot the
So they're like
waves out.
frog man-eater bats. It's weird.
But they're purple. There aren't a lot of purple things that exist in the world for real, really. Also, those little weird nuggets in the ground, like where the puddles are, they kind of look a little bit like just severed phalluses.
Oh, what?
Which I'm sorry that I put that in your mind, because now you're not going to be able to unsee it.
Damn it. What have you done, Nick?
Well, I mean, it's the little things. This is why you would have me on for a thing like this, right? I mean, I get to point out the severed phalluses in the shot.
Yes. I think there's a... Oh no, it's not a scorpion, it's like... ribs.
It's just like shit just floating down the river.
Well then, somebody's gonna have to clean this up. It's not me.
Maybe this is what happens to the dudes you punch to death. Maybe they eventually land in the water. And
Oh
then they
yeah! But they get eaten though. Well, I guess they can't eat the bones. That would make sense, right?
Right? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Although you'd think in a horror thing, like, the bones would be not a problem for them to eat. I mean, if Josh could do... I mean, you know, there's that whole hashtag I ate the bones thing. If people at KFC could do it, why couldn't they?
I guess.
I don't know if you had those in Canada.
No, we don't.
That's too bad. It was a great commercial.
We have bears and ducks, pretty much.
You have a moose?
Yes.
Are the moose dangerous?
No. Well,
I always thought that the moose were really dangerous. Like, if you saw a moose, it was like seeing a bear. You should, like,
they
just
are,
stay away.
They are territorial, but not really dangerous.
Because then I've seen people in Alaska, like, they see a moose and they're like, oh, look, it's a nice moose, and then they just watch it for a while. Yeah, that was a quick murder.
My punch angle was weird. Okay, so now I have full life. This should be no problem. Once I get the chainsaw, it's gonna be over.
So you punch the things out of the air long enough, eventually you pick them up, is that the idea?
Yes. There we go.
I can't understand how you could punch a chainsaw.
This dude is magical.
I mean, Chuck Norris did it one time, I think, but that's about it.
He did not punch it though, he
stopped
grabbed
with his
it.
fingers, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's like punching for him, because just him touching something. Pretty much the same. That's a strange way to use that chainsaw.
I know. When
He's basically like bludgeoning something with the chainsaw more than using the cutting effect of it.
He's like too manly for it. What?
Right.
How am I supposed to use this again? Just fucking chainsaw
you wait
it.
for, there's that little gap, and then they come down in a weird pattern, I think.
Ah.
Oh, it's like whack-a-mole for fetuses.
Yes. Alright, so it's over.
Pretty surprised there wasn't something like this in The Binding of Isaac.
Splat. Splat.
Feed a mole.
Splat.
I mean, I knew they were going to come down in this order at this point. Then he just... Oh, I thought he was taking a piss in the background.
That's me, actually, you know, like...
Oh, that looked like you were pissing blood. That's gross.
I know.
You gotta go to the doctor. Getting punched by demons too many times, didn't he?
It's because this game invented a new thing, I think.
Peeing blood?
No, it's stuff on the foreplan. Like weapons. You can grab them, so you can press up to interact with the world behind. And this thing is
You think that's
tentacles.
new from this? It might be.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of what other games came out around the same time. I mean, this was on Sega Genesis. This is like early 90s. By this point, definitely like Golden Axe and Altered Beast came out. Didn't Golden Axe have stuff like that? They let you ride on stuff sometimes, which was a
thing. I didn't play Golden Axe a lot. I was a Super NES kid.
Right, right. I mean, it's hard to be from both camps when you're younger because your parents don't want to buy you two systems.
You know, I had the Demon's Crest instead, and I do not regret that thing.
Yeah, honestly, if I had to choose between the two, I would probably take that choice as well.
That and the Ghost and the Goblins.
Yeah,
so
Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghosts and Goblins, which I can never remember the proper terminology because there's like three different versions.
Yeah, all three games have like different
slightly different titles.
Terms. It drives me nuts too.
It might just be two of them have different titles. It's like Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know.
Ah, get off.
How are you supposed to punch freaking spirits? That doesn't make sense.
But the mask is the spirit, I guess, so it gives us
they make them tangible
powers.
It looks like the developers really didn't like drawing hands for some reason. Did you notice that? Like most of the demons you're fighting, they just don't have hands.
Yeah.
And your guys' hands are just like a ball.
Well, he's super beefy like this. You fall down.
So they just fall in the... Okay, good.
Oh, shit. Oh, well.
Oh, you fell in there too. I guess you gotta fight him now.
This takes me to this level instead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, that would make sense if you fell through, then there's like another level. But instead it happens. Kind of like the reverse of, like, in Mortal Kombat when you uppercut someone through the ground. It's like you just fall through the ground now.
Oh.
Oh, you got the head.
Well then.
Watch out for spikes.
I threw a head so hard, it ripped up, like, all the waste. All of it.
I mean, it's good for the environment, right? It's less stuff that the worms have to eat over time. Although worms like eating, right? Turn their skulls into dust, or whatever they do.
Well, that's only, like, time, I guess? Or erosion?
Well, yeah, but, like, the reason that things biodegrade is because of bacteria breaking it down and, like, all the stuff that, you know, rips into it. Like, you just find crap in nature that decides to just latch on, or maggots. You know,
are the worms
bugs
responsible for this, though?
What is?
Oh, no. You know, bones turning into dust.
Yeah, I don't know about what does that. It's kind of mysterious, actually.
Spikes.
I guess, like, not a lot of things are, because considering, like, there's still skeletal remains of things. I mean, I guess they just don't really biodegrade because they're made out of materials that things don't really eat. It's a strange way to take this conversation. Now we're talking about material decomposition in this super spooky crypt.
Is this supposed to be a crypt, or just, like, sewers or whatever?
I don't know, it's one of those, like, hybrid sewer crypts that seem to exist mostly in horror things. Wow, was that hand just flipping you off?
Yes.
Nice.
Of course it does.
Look at the perspective on those stairs, it's so broken.
These stairs were made for Anor Londo giants.
Right.
But they're
designed for you to, like, crawl up, apparently.
Alright, so this thing is a huge bitch.
What is that supposed to be?
It's like it's a slime... It's a slime guy? It's a worm guy.
It looks like a praying mantis or something.
I guess, maybe.
Like its head anyway, but not the rest of it. And it's got like a licking tongue, like an anteater or something, or like a licker from Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, I guess. Wow, maybe the lickers came from this. Oh boy.
Nah, I doubt it.
That would be fun.
Oh no, you gotta do this whole thing again.
Yeah, well, this doesn't take long. And if I survive, the next level is actually shorter than the underground counterpart. So if I don't fall, this is going to be lightning quick.
And besides, if the lickers were created from this, then I guess Sonic Adventure clearly took some of the relevance from it. If you look, I mean, this is exactly the same as the whale scene.
Oh, what? That's Sonic Adventure or Sonic 06? I don't remember.
Sonic
I don't
Adventure.
Want to. Okay.
The one that came out on Dreamcast.
Okay.
Sonic 06 didn't have shit. It was just like, with 3D, that's all we do. So, still no pipe. I mean, you're just fisting everybody.
Fuck you. Alright, so what these Ghost Head does, by the way, they reverse your controls.
Oh, terrific.
It's a huge bitch, yes.
You should be used to that, though. Basically, every game does that. Glad they don't have that shit in Spelunky.
Oh, God.
That would be the worst thing. Like, if you got that, like, if one of the monkeys reversed your controls by making you dizzy, I would just want to destroy all monkeys. I already hate monkeys in that game, but, like, man.
Monkeys are pretty much everybody's bane.
They hang out on those vines, man, and you want to cross over and not land in the spikes, right? And then one lands on your head, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna throw you on the spikes.
And then, sometimes they stun you, sometimes they don't. It's so fucking weird.
Well, they have like a random chance. They can do a number of things. So they can pull like a bit of gold out of you, they can pull a bomb out of you, or they can stun you.
Ugh.
The bomb is
always
usually the least.
Yeah, I always thought that that if you are standing still, they would never stun you, but then it's not true. So, ugh.
Yeah, there's not really a way out of it. You just gotta be in a spot where you're safe-ish.
Your fucking heads are annoying me now. No.
There's so many of them.
Oh my god!
They really want you to fall in that pit.
It's the last one, though.
Hey, you made it!
No.
Top way.
They don't have hands! I just realized. They don't have
We
hands.
talked about that. I said the developers don't like making hands.
Oh, I thought they were talking about the main character because Alice has fists, and then there's like this guy who doesn't have he doesn't have fingers, the poor thing.
Right, he's got like little vines that come out of his stumps. Or something. I don't understand any of the monster designs in this, but that's kind of why I like it a little bit. Because they try so hard to make everything thematically coherent a lot of the time in current day games, which is, it's a noble pursuit most of the time. But sometimes you just want to be dumb and like, make weird horror shit, and that's what this is.
Okay, so... Oh no, that's the spider head.
Oh, it's 2 phases?
Yes.
Oh, that's creepy.
This thing's a bitch, and it's also very creepy. Okay, you're
going to the ground.
It's having fun, I guess. Oh boy.
Can you go kick it?
Yes. Well, I need to like slide and kick because if I don't, he's gonna charge me like this. There you go.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was a bug though. I guess not.
Oh, he got me.
Oh,
it's kind of a bug. It's fast.
I mean, it is a bug. It's like a spider thing, but I mean like a game bug.
And did you see how like his neck becomes the mouth? Entirely
I don't
creepy.
like how you have to fight him twice. That's not fair. Like, if you got to the second phase, you should be able to stay there.
This is an old game. They don't do that anymore.
I know. Yeah, honestly, this is not that bad.
Because I think this thing is blind, and you have to like wait for him to... Oh wait, never mind. Well, I'm screwed.
Yeah, he seems to be really beating you up.
Well, he has a weird hitbox. All of the enemies in this game does. Alright, so... Let's see if I can do this without dying. Probably not. I'm not that good.
If you had a chainsaw, this would be easier. Oh yeah, just stay to the kicks. That's good.
Yeah, so what I have to do, I have to kick him and then go back. There we go, and now he's gonna do this. It's all about knowing what the fuck... Oh, Jesus!
Well done.
Thank you. Also, this was fucking horrible.